Hello everyone, my name is Amit and I welcome you to our YouTube channel Aptitude360.online. In this video, we would be finding out squares of natural numbers. I understand you know what is natural number. A natural number is any counting number. So once you're done watching this particular class, you would be able to find out squares of numbers from 1 to 150. I am not saying 1 to 50, rather I am saying 1 to 150. Now, before you watch this video, I also suggest that you go and watch Vedic Mathematics Series 1, where we have done a lot many shortcuts about multiplying 2-digit numbers and 3-digit numbers and 4-digit numbers and so forth and so on. So that is going to be very beneficial for you when you do calculations. Now, having said that, let us get started. But before that, let me remind this to you again. You need to subscribe this and press the bell icon. And more importantly, please let others know so that people know that this channel is where they need to be, right? Let's get started. Let us see what do we have for you. Okay. So over here, before you find out squares of numbers, there are basic properties that we need to talk about. Like, if I ask you to find out 1 square. 1 square is very simple, 1. How about 2 square? 2 square is 4. Similarly, 3 square is 9. 4 square is 16. 5 square is 25. 6 square is 36. Now you might be thinking, I promised you to teach squaring of numbers from 1 to 150. But then this is the key. If we need to know this. Now see this very carefully. 1 square, 2 square, 3 square, 4 square, 5 square. I have written all of them. But you see, what are the numbers that are missing out here? See the unit places out here. So at the unit place, you have from 1 and then you have 4, right? You don't have 2 and you don't have 3. Does this make sense to you? 1 and then 4 and then what do you have? 5. After 5 you have 6. After 6 what do you have? Do you have 7 or 8? Because there is a 9. You don't have 7 and you don't have 8. Why am I saying this? Because if any number that ends with 2 or 3 or 7 or 8, that number for sure will not be a perfect square number. What did I say? Let me say this again. If any number ends with, or any number where 2, 3, 7, 8 is at unit place, they cannot be a perfect square number. Now, having said that, let us move ahead. There is one more thing that I would like you to see. If you could see 1 square and 9 square, or 2 square and 8 square, or 3 square or 7 square, 4 square and 6 square, 1 square and 9 square. At the unit place you have 1. 2 square and 8 square. At the unit place you have 4. Similarly at 3 and 7, you see at the unit place we have got 9. For 4 square and 6 square, what do we have at unit place? 6. 5 is one number where you have 5 at the last digit. Square will also be having 5 at the last digit. As simple as that. Now having said that, what did I say? Last digit of the number and last digit of the, if last digit of the number is either 1 or 9 or 2 or 8 or 3 or 7, 4 or 6, and say this is 5. So last digit of the square should be 1. Did you understand this? 4, right? And then this is going to be what? 9. And then this is going to be 6. And this is going to be 5. As simple as that. So having said that, if you have understood, what did I say? And that's pretty simple to understand. 1 and 9 and 2 and 8. sum is always 10. Whenever you get confused, so 1 and what should be the another number? 9. So 1 square and 9 square, last digit is going to be 1. 2 square and 8 square, 2 plus 8 is 10. So last digit is going to be 10. Sorry, last digit is going to be 4 and 9 and 6 and 5. So once we have developed this understanding, the second thing that I need you to know is, you somehow will have to know this number, 1 square plus 1 square to 25 square. That is what you will have to remember. That is what you need to remember somehow. And rest of the things can be done very easily, right? So I suppose that you know squares of numbers from 1 to 25. And if you do not know, please write it down, jot it down, and make a mental note of it. Alright, I am moving ahead. Before I go anywhere, I need you to know this problem. This question was asked in some PCS examination, and that's pretty simple. And it's just a verbose problem, but the essence is very, very simple. So this problem says that if Amit offers to give you as many rupees as many problems you solve, which of the following can never be the amount that you will get? So if you say, if you solve X problems, I will give you X rupees per problem. That is what I am saying, right? So the number of problems that you will solve and the amount that I will give you per question, per problem will be the same. So what is the total amount that I will be paying you? If you happen to do so, the total amount that I will be paying you is X into X, which is total is X square rupees. I hope you are understanding this. So what is the problem? Which of the following can never be an amount? So what does that mean? That this amount must be, if it is X square, it has to be a perfect square number. So what do we have to do? We have to look over here and we have to figure out which cannot be, which one cannot be necessarily, cannot be square. There is a possibility, if 4 is at the unit place, there is a possibility that it is a square, or with 9 or with 1. But you see this 8. This 8, whenever last digit of any number is either 2 or 3 or 7 or 8, the number is necessarily not a square number. So without doing any calculation, what we can say is, this can never be the solution, or this can never be the amount that I would be paying you to solve the problems. I hope you understand this. So what was the basic that we knew? Squares will never end with 2, 3, 7 and 8. Let us move ahead and let us see what do we have. The next, as I said that 1 to 25 you will have to remember. Rest of the job can be done very easily. Now I'm going to write something. Let's get patient with ourselves. And if you won't understand, I will be repeating once again, right? And if still you do not understand, please write in the comment box. Probably I will be helping you out with that. I am moving ahead with the understanding that you know 1 square to 25 square. Now, see this. What if I say 50 negative x whole square? All that I am trying to do is to find out the expansion of this number. That is going to be 50 square negative 2 times of 50 and x, and then this is x square. So what I have done is I have applied that the basic identity of a negative b whole square is a square minus 2ab plus b square. Now, can I write this number as, if you do the expansion, this is 2500 negative 100x plus x square. Is that okay? Now what I'm going to do is, I'll take out 100 common from the first two numbers. If I take 100 common from the first two numbers, so this is what it is going to look like, plus x square. If you understand this thing, our job is going to be pretty simple. Before we move ahead, understand this. If you multiply any number with 100, last two digits of that number for sure will be 00, something like 2300. When I multiplied 23 with 100, what did I get? 2300. Last two digits for sure are 00. Similarly, 58 into 100, or any number for that matter into 100, last two digits will be 00. So try to understand this. If you have a number, you won't get last two digits from here. Just be patient with this. Last two digits will not be found out from here, because last two digits for sure is 00. So where do you get last two digits? So this is where you will be getting last two digits. And from here you will be getting, I would say, the rest of the digits. Now another thing that we need to understand over here is, if you do the squaring of numbers, 31 square is 961, and 32 square is 1024, and it's a very famous number, 32 square. 32 square is 1024, and if you go ahead, 99 square is equal to 9801. All these numbers will come to us in next 10 to 15 minutes. And 100 square turns out to be 10,000. Now 10,000 is a 5-digit number, 1 followed by 4 zeros. So 10,000 is a 5-digit number, whereas 99 square is 9801 is a 4-digit number. And how about 32? 32 square, which is 1024, is a 4-digit number. So can I say that 32 square to 99 square, you will be having 4-digit numbers. The perfect square number will be a 4-digit number. I hope you understand this. And if you wanna dig in more, 10 square is 100 to 31 square. 10 square to 31 square, you will be having a 3-digit perfect square number. When I'm not writing perfect square, but then the numbers that we are talking about, they're all perfect square numbers. Does this make sense? So let me do the quick recap again, because you're getting confused. But then this confusion will go away in next 5 minutes. What did I say is, in order to find out squares of numbers from 26 to 49, we need to do the expansion of 50 negative x whole square. And if we do that, this is what we are getting: 100 times 25 negative x plus x square. And my proposition was, if 100 gets multiplied with a number, the last two digits will be 00. Hence, we will not be able to find out last two digits of the square of the number from here. So which number will be giving us last two digits? X square will be giving last two digits. So another thing that I said is, 32 square to 99 square is a 4-digit number. Now that you understand. So last two digits, this will give. First two digits, this one will give. Now I'm gonna make you understand how. See this from here, and we are gonna utilize this thing. Say I need to find out 41 square. That's pretty simple to do. 41 square is, and I will have to find out this number of which we are trying to find out the square of. This number is how much less than 50. So 41 out here is 9 less than 50. So this I can write 50 negative 9 whole square. And if I write this in this way, because my x out here is what? This is my x. And if I write this number, I would be able to write 25. And just say this 25. What is x? My x is 9. So I would be writing 100 25 negative x plus x square. That is what it is. So what I'm going to do is I'll be replacing this x with 9. So this is 25 minus 9 plus 9 square. So this is going to be what? 100 times 25 minus 9 is 16 plus 9 square is 81. So can I say that this number is 1600 plus 81? So that is what I was trying to say, that last 2 digit number will be from here and the first 2 digit numbers will be from here. So I can write this as 1681. But you know what? I do not have to do all of it. I can write this in one line, and what that one line should look like, I'll do it in 2 ways. I'll do it in 2 steps, not in 2 ways. Step number 1, you will have to figure out your number is how much less than 50. So in our case, 41 is 9 less than 50. And what is 9 square? 9 square is 81. So last 2 digits of 41 square for sure will be 81. And how do we find out the first two digits? Why am I saying only first 2 digits? Because 32 square to 99 square, all the numbers are nothing but 4 digit perfect square number. So if we have found out last 2 digits, what do we have to do? We have to find out first 2 digits. And how do we find out the first 2 digits? This first 2 digits is 25 negative. How much less than 50? 9 less than 50. So 25 minus 9 is 16. So that 16 has to be coming over here. I'll do one more problem so that you understand what I'm talking about. I am writing out here so that you understand. And I'm going to do it in a simpler way. I'll say, what if I need to find out 42 square? Statement number 1. Do you understand that 42 square is going to be a 4 digit perfect square number? Right? Step number 2. 42 is how much less than 50? It is 8 less than 50. So if it is going to be a 4 digit perfect square number, last 2 digits will be what? 8 square. 8 square is 64. Where am I getting 8? This number is 8 less than 50, right? How do I find out the first 2 digits? 25 minus 8. What is 25 minus 8? I hope you're getting this. 42 is 8 less than 50. So 8 less than 50 is coming out as this number, 64. I need to find out the first 2 numbers. I will say 25 minus 8. 25 minus 8 will come out as 1764. Similarly, if I need to find out 43 square, what I'll do? I know for sure that 23 square is going to be a 4 digit perfect square number. And 43 is how much less than 50? 43 is 7 less than 50. And what is 7 square? 7 square is 49. So last 2 digits for sure will be 49. How do I find out the first 2 numbers? This number is 25 minus 7. Are you getting that? 25. This is what? 25 negative x. What is x out here? X is 7 in this case. So 25 minus 7 will come out as 1849. Similarly, if you need to find out 44 square, what will you do? This is a 4 digit perfect square number. So last 2 digits will be this number. 44 is 6 less than 50. What is going to be the square of 6? 36. So this number is 36. Last 2 digits. How do we find out the first 2 digits? 25 minus 6, which is 19. So 42 square is 1764. 43 square is 1849. 44 square is 1936. I hope that you're understanding. I'm going to do the whole comparison once again. how did I start? I said that 50 negative x whole square. This comes out as this formula. Because this number is 100 into something, last two digits over here will be 00. So how do we find out last two digits? We will find out last two digits from here. And we still do not understand what is this. So I told you another proposition. I said that 32 square, which is 1024, is the least 4-digit perfect square number. If somebody would ask you what is the least 4-digit perfect square number, is 1024, which is square of 32. And what is the largest 4-digit perfect square number, which is 9801, it is gone, but 9801, which is square of 99. So 32 square to 99 square is assuredly going to be 4-digit perfect square number. Now if you need to find out, so these two numbers are coming in the bracket of 26 square to 49 square. So similarly, again, because we are talking about 32 onwards, so 32, if any number is less than 32, which is say 31, 31 square is 961, 30 square is 900, 27 square is 729, 26 square is 676. So all these numbers are 3-digit numbers, as simple as that. So I said that if I need to find out 41 square, I'll do what? I'll say that this number is 9 less than 50. So last two digits will be coming from 9 square. And how do I get the first two digit? 25 minus that difference. 25 minus 9 is 16. Similarly, if I need to find out 42 square, I'll say that last two digit will be 8 square. How are we getting it? Now you understand this. So this is 64. And how do I get 17? 25 minus 8 is 17. In this case, 25 minus 7 is 18. In this case, 25 minus 6 is 19. Does this make sense? I'll do one more and then we will move ahead. I'll do this for you. And if you do on your copy, you will come to realize that there is a pattern attached to this. If you see 17, 18, 19, how about 45 square? You know it, 45 square. 45 square is you have learned in the very first class of Vedic Mathematics, which is 2025. And you can do it from here as well. What you can do is 45 is 5 less than 50. So 5 square is going to be 25. So last two digits 25. How about the first two digits? You will say 25 minus 5 is going to be 20. So 2025 is going to be square of 45. I'll do 49 square. Let us see how do we do this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now understand this. 49 is 1 less than 50. Right? 1 square is 1. But then you will have to write 2-digit numbers. And 1 square is 1, which is not a 2-digit number. So I will write 01 to make it a 2-digit number. And then how do I find out these two numbers? I'll say that 25 minus 1. 25 minus 1 is 24. Isn't it simple? How about 48 square? Do it on your own. In the meantime, I'm gonna change the color of the pen. Right. How about 48 square, people? 48 square is going to be a 4-digit number. And this 48 is 2 less than 50. So what is going to be square over here? 04, you understand? 2 square is 4, which is not a 2-digit number. So we will have to make a 2-digit number by adding 0 at the tens place. How about these two numbers? This is going to be pretty simple. 25 minus 2. 25 minus 2 is 23. How about 47 square? 1, 2, 3, 4. Now you understand this is going to be 09. And it's so simple to find out last two digits of the number. Do you understand this? If you need to find out 47 square and you do it in a traditional way, you will do 47 into 47 and you will figure it out. Over here it is pretty simple to find out. 47 is 3 less than 50. 3 square is 9. The last two digits will have to be 09. Now, how about this number? This is going to be 22. How 22? Because 25 minus 3 is 22. Let's figure out square of 39 so that you understand it well. 39 square is again a 4-digit number. If it is a 4-digit number, what do? You will find out this number is 11 less than 50. What is 11 square? 11 square is 121. 121 now a 3-digit number. But you cannot accommodate all the 3-digit numbers out there. So what you will have? You will have to write last two which is 21, and 1 will go ahead as a carry forward. And if it is gone ahead as a carry forward, this number 39 is 11 less than 25. So 25 minus 11 is going to be how much? 14. We will not be writing 14. This carry forward should be added there. So if I add this carry forward, this is going to be 1521. I hope you're understanding this. If you're not understanding, please ask, because my assumption is by now you should be able to find it out. What did I say? 39 square. In case of any number that is going to be less than 40, you will have a carry forward. So 39 square is 11 less than 50. 11 square is 121. So you will be writing 21 out here, and 1 will go ahead as a carry forward. And then in order to find out the first two numbers, 25 minus that difference, 25 minus difference is 11, which is 14. But I would not be writing 14. I will be adding that 1 which was a carry forward. So this number turns out to be 15. Let's do for 38 so that now I suppose you can do it. 38 square is gonna be a 4-digit number. 38 is 12 less than 50. 12 square is 144. So this number 44 and 1 will be written over here as a carry forward. Is that okay? And if 1 will be written as a carry forward out here, how do I write these two numbers? So 25 minus the difference. What is the difference out here? 12. 25 minus 12 is 13. 13 plus 1 is 14. So what is going to be 38 square? 1444. Pretty simple. One last I will do, and then we will move ahead, which is 32 square. Because I said that 32 square is going to be a 4-digit number. Now 32 square is 50 less than my bad, 18 less than 50. And what is going to be 18 square? 18 square is 324. So I'll write it in this way. 3 will come over here, the digit at hundreds place. Tens and unit will come there, because we can accommodate only two numbers. Now what I will do is 25 minus 18, because 25 में से वो जो difference है उसको subtract करेंगे. So for 25 minus 18 will be coming out as 7, but I will not be writing 7. 7 plus 3 is coming out as 1024. Now our job is done. I hope that you're understanding this. Let's move to the. So in this, what I want you to do this. I would like you to find out 33 square, 34 square, 35 square, 36 square, 37 square, and 39 square. You know all of them. So you pause the video, you try to figure them out, because it's pretty simple to find out last two numbers. How do I find out last two digits? Understand this. 33 is 17 less than 50. What is 17 square? That is why I was asking you to remember squares of numbers from 1 to 25. So 17 square is going to be 289. So we'll write 289. So 89 you will write, and 2 will go ahead as a carry forward. And then what you will do? 25 minus 17. Isn't it? 25 minus 17 is 8. And 8 plus 2, this is the first two numbers will be. So what is this? 1089. What if I write these numbers without doing much? And what if I say that 34 square? 34 square. If I need to find out last two digits of 34 square, this number is 16 less than 50. 16 square is 256. So I'll write 56 out here. 35 square, I'll write 15 square, which is 25. If I will have to write 36, 36 square is 14 less than. So 14 less than, this is going to be 96. Right? Because 14 square is 196. So that is going to be 96. If you need to find out 37 square, 13 less, so this is going to be 69. If you need to find out 38 square and last two digits, 12 square. 12 square is 44. And then if you have to find out 39 square, this is 11. So this is going to be 21. I hope you understand this. So we have already found out this is 1521. This is 1444. Isn't it? Rest you can figure it out. Pause the video, try to solve it, and then look back at the calculator and try to find out squares of these numbers. Right? I am moving ahead, and my assumption is that you can do it. Now, since we understand as to how to find out squares of numbers from 26 to 50, we would also be able to find out squares of numbers from 51 to 75 by using the same thing, but there is a very small thing that you need to take care of, which was this. When we were finding out there, we were doing 25 negative x whole square. Now, what are we going to do is, this will be 25 plus x whole square. So, this will be 25 square plus 2 times of, oh no, this is not 25. It's my bad. I'm so sorry. This has to be 50. This is going to be 50 square is 2500 plus 2 into 50 into x plus this is going to be x square. Now this is 2500 plus 100x plus x square. So if you take 100 common out of it, this is going to be again 25 plus x. Now you know what does that mean. Again, any number that gets multiplied with 100 will not give you last two digits, because last two digits out here will be 00. So this will give you, I would say, this will give you first two digit numbers. First two digits will be coming from here, and last two digits will be coming from here, and that's pretty simple. Now probably you understand it why. So if I need to find out 59 square, what I'm going to do, I know for sure that 59 square is a 4-digit number, and if I need to find out last two digits, I will do this number 59 is 9 more than 50, and what is the square of 9? The square of 9 is 81. So I'll write 81 as last two digits. And how do I find out the first two numbers? I will have to now, rather than subtracting, what do I have to do out here is I will have to add the difference in 25. So this 59 is 9 more than 50. So 9 plus 25 is going to be 34. So this number 59 square is going to be 3481. How about 58 square? Please do it on your own. 58 square is last two digits, everybody understands, is going to be 64. Is that okay? How do you find out the first two numbers? 25 plus 8, that is going to be 33. How do you find out 51 square for that matter? How do you find out 51 square? 51 square is 1 more than 50. What is 1 square is 1, but we will have to write two-digit numbers, so hence I will be writing this one as 01, and then 25 plus 1, because this number is 1 more than 50. So 25 plus the difference is 26. Don't you think this is such a simple method to find out squares of numbers? So if I need to find out, say again 54 square, let's do it. 54 square is going to be how much? 4 square is 16. 4 square is 16, because this number is 4 more than 50. 25 plus 4 is going to be 29. So 54 square is coming out as 2916. Don't you think that this is such a simple method? And how many seconds are you taking, by the way, to find out last two digits number? Even fraction of second, 1 second. In the second you can find out the first two numbers. How do you find out? 55 square. 55 square with this method. This number is going to be 25 because 50 is 5 more than 50. So last two digits will be 5 square, which is 25. How do you find out the first two numbers? You will add 25 plus that 30. 3025. We have everything with us. So it's pretty much similar to 26 to 50 category. Over there you are subtracting. It was 25 negative x. Out here it is 25 positive x, isn't it? One more I will do and then we will move ahead. So 61 square I will do is a 4-digit number. 61 square is 121. So I'll say this is 21 and this is 1. Is that okay? 25 plus 11. 25 plus 11 is 36 plus 1. 37. Let me do one more so that you get it done. So this number is going to be how much? Okay, this is gone. Let's focus on 62. 62 is 12 more than 50. So this is going to be 44 and 1. So 25 plus 12 is 37 plus 1, that's 38. It's such a simple thing to do, and I assume that you're enjoying the class. This is such a simple method. I don't know what you have done before, but then if you have to multiply, or you need to find out the last two digits, or you need to find out first two digits, or you need to find out the entire number, and I say that's simple. It's just that you have to have a focus. What do you have to do? So if I ask you to find out 61 square, 62 square, 63 square, right? How about last two digits? Let's say this. It's pretty simple. Last two digits over here will be 21 because 11 square. 11 square is 21. How about this? This will be 12 square, which is 44. This is 13 square, which is 69. This is 14 square, which is 96. This is gonna be 15 square, which is 25. Is that okay? How about this is 16? 16 square is because this number 16 is 16 more than 50, so 16 square is 256. This is gonna be 56. How do you find out 67 square? 289. So this number will be 89. You can find out the first two numbers. Do it on your own, right? I hope that you're getting. So what we have done till now in this class, we have figured out, what did I say? Point number 1, you need to know the squares of numbers from 1 to 25. Point number 2, in order to find out squares of numbers from 26 to 50, it has to be 50 minus x whole square. In order to find out squares of numbers from 51 to 75, what do you have to do? You have to find out 50 plus number whole square. Is that okay? That's pretty simple. So you need to find out squares of numbers from 26 to 75. That is the method. You don't have to do much. Now let us move on. And what if we need to find out squares of numbers from 76 to 99? In order to find out 76 to 125, now understand the range. 1 to 25 you need to remember. 25 to 75, that 50 plus 50 minus would do. In order to find out 75 to 125, you will have to do 100 something, right? In this case, what do I have to do? I'll have to do this. I'll find out 100 minus x whole square. What is going to be 100 minus x whole square? That is 100 square. And then minus 2 times of 100 into x plus x square. That's what I have to do. And what if I take 100 common out of it? If I do so, this number is going to be 100 minus 2x plus x square. As I said previously, what did I say is, this will give you This will give you first two digits, right? And this will give you last two digits. Why this is going to be last two digits? Because first is coming from here, 100 are getting multiplied with a number, last two digits will be 0, 0, so hence you will be having from here. Now, because you have done so many problems on this category, so I'll find out 91 square. 91 square for sure has to be a 4-digit number. Does this make sense? 91 is how much less than 100? It is 9 less than 100. What is 9 square? 9 square is 81. That number is 81. Is that okay? What is the significance of this 2x? Understand this. Our x is 9. So x into 2, 18. And if you have to subtract 100 minus 18, this number will be coming out as 82. I'll try to simplify this. I'll do what? 91 square is 100 minus 9 whole square. So what kind of formula that I will be writing here? If I will have to incorporate this one, minus 2 times of 9 plus 9 square. Do you understand this? So 100, that is 100 minus 18 plus this is 81. 100 into this number is 82 plus 18. And if you do that, 8200 plus 81, and I say that why do we have to do this? We don't have time, we don't have space, we don't have energy to write all of it. What we should be writing? We should write this. If I need to find out 91 square, I will say that this number is 9 less than 100. 9 square is coming out as 81. So last two digits for sure will be 81. In order to find out first two digits, what I'm going to do is I'll multiply that difference with 2, which is 9 into 2 is 18. That 18 should be subtracted from 100 and you have got your number. Is that okay? So you need to find out 92 square. Now I'll try to give you a better shortcut, better than this. And listen to this very patiently. If you need to find out 92 square, 92 is 8 less than 100. 8 square is going to be 64. So it's pretty simple to find out what is going to be the last two digits. In order to find out the first two digits, what do we have to do? Previously you were doing this. See this rough work. You were doing this 100 minus 2 into 8, isn't it? Or if I say that what you do this 100, can I write 8 minus 8 because 2 into 8 is 16 and this is the same thing. Or 100, this number, if you see this number is 92 minus 8. So I'm saying, why am I multiplying this with 2 and then subtracting from 100? All I can do is I can in a straightforward way, 92 minus 8 is going to be how much? That's going to be 84. I'll write 84 here and my job is done. So what is going to be 92 square is 8464. You will understand with this problem. What if you need to find out 93 square? 93 is 7 less than 100. What is 7 square out here? 7 square is going to be 49. So last two digits will be 49 assuringly. How do we find out the first two numbers? In order to find out the first two numbers, I say that 93 minus 7, the job is done. So 93 minus 7 is coming out as 86. Can anything be simpler than this? If you need to find out 94 square, and I say that what do you have to do? It's a 4-digit number. 94 square, 94 is 6 less than 100, 6 square is 36. So last two digits will be 36. In order to find out the first two numbers, I'll say that 94 minus 6. 94 minus 6 comes out as 88. Is that okay? Now let's find out. In the meantime, you can find out the rest of the numbers. I am interested in finding out 88 square. How do you find out 88 square? In the meantime, try to figure it out, and I am changing the color of the pen. I am getting bored with this color. Don't you get bored when somebody is teaching you online and you're not interacting with the teacher? Maybe there are points that you might not have understood, and I get anxious all the time because I keep thinking in my brain, what if you did not understand something? So that is why I repeat again and again, so that whosoever did not understand can understand. And even if you cannot understand, you can go in the comment box and somebody might be helping you out, right? So I was talking about 98 square. It's gonna be what? Yeah, it's a green color, so it looks good. Tell me, 98 square is gonna be how much? 98 is 2 less than 100. So 2 square is going to be 4. 2 square is 4, but you cannot write 4. You will have to write 0 4. You know, understand? Because you have to fulfill last 2 digits. So it has to be 0 has to be added at the tens place. And how about this number? 98 minus 2. 98 minus 2 is 96. 9604. Nothing could be simpler. How about 99 square? So I was telling you that 99 square is 9801, isn't it? 32 square is 1024, which is the least 4-digit perfect square number, and 99 square is 9801, which is the largest 4-digit perfect square number. So 99 square, 99 is how much less than 100? 1. 1 square, I'm so sorry, 90. So this last 2 digits will be 01. How about the first 2 numbers? 100 minus 99 minus 1 is 98, as simple as that. So did you understand this? We will do one more problem. Less than. I am gonna do this for you. I am gonna do 89 square for you and then 88 square for you. Rest you will find out. If you are finding out 89 square, 89 is how much less than 100? It is 11. What is 11 square? 21. So 1 will go ahead as a carry forward. Do you understand that? Remember that 1. And then you will have to subtract 11 from 89. If you subtract 11 from 89, you will have 78. Right? 78 plus this 1, which will be carried forward. That is 79. So this is 89 square is 7921. How do I find out 88 square? 88 is 12 less than 100. 12 is 44. And 1 will go ahead and be carried forward. And what do you have to do? 88 minus 12. 88 minus 12 will come out as what? 76. 76 plus 1. That's 76. It's pretty simple. And then you can find out all the other numbers. I'll leave it onto you. I'm pretty much confident that you will be doing it, right? So now what are we understanding is, we are understanding that we can also find out squares of numbers from 75 to 100. So what is that we are left with? Now, as I said that you will be finding out. Now what we should do? Now by this time you should be understanding. I am not going to do the calculation. I am not going to show you any equation. All that I am going to show you is this. If you need to find out 109 square, how do you find out square of 109? It is going to be a 5-digit number. Do you understand why this is going to be a 5-digit number? Because 100 square, which is 10,000, is a 5-digit number. So that onwards, every number is going to be a 5-digit perfect square number. How do you accommodate last 2 digits? I will say that 9 square. 9 square is 81. Is that okay? How about the first 3 numbers? 109 plus 9, that is it. 9 is the difference. 109 plus 9 is 118. That is it. It is done. How do you find out 111 square? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is a 5-digit number. And 111 is 11 more than 100. So that's going to be 21 and 1. Is that okay? And 111 plus 11, 122 plus 1, 123. So that square is going to be 1, 2, 3, 2, 1. How do you find out 101 square? Now understand this thing. Again, this is going to be a 5-digit number. So 10 square, 101 square. This number is 1 more than 100. What is 1 square? 1. So this is going to be, last 2 digits will be 0, 1. How do I find out the first 3 numbers? 101 plus 1. So that number is going to be 102. One last we will be finding out over here is this 105 whole square, because most of the time you know what is 105 whole square, because we have done it in the in the very first video of Vedic Mathematics, where we were finding out squares of numbers that end with 5. So if you need to find out through that method, what is this 25? Let's say that last 2 digits will be 25, and what is A over here? A is 10. 10 into 11 comes out as 110. So 105 square is 110 25. Let us find it out through this method. If you find out square of 105 with this method, understand this is going to be 25. How this is going to be 25? Because 105 is 5 more than 100, and 5 square is 25. How do we find out the first 3 numbers? This is going to be 105 plus 5, 110. It is simpler than this method. So what are we understanding? We're understanding that we need to remember 1 to 25 square, and then from 26 to 75, we know there is a method 50 negative x, 50 positive x. In order to find out 75 to 125, what did I say? 75 to 100, it is 100 minus x square, and for 101 to 125, it has to be plus. That method is pretty simple. Now what are we gonna do is we will do some problems on this category. Let us see if you can handle some problems, because it's pretty simple to find out squares of numbers. And I said this, I need to find out, this is 74 square into 96 square into 37 square into 89 square. And the question is not asking me to find out the entire number. The question rather is asking me to find out the last 2 digit numbers of this entire product. Now see this. How do you find out the last 2 digits of 74 square? 74 square is 50 plus 24. And what is 24 square? 576. That's going to be 76. Did you understand this? What did I say? How are we getting 76 over here? In order to find out 74 square, the number has to be 50 plus 24. 24 square is 576. So last 2 digits will be 76. In order to find out 96 square, 96 is 4 less than 100. What is 4 square? 16. In this case, it is going to be 37 square is 13. What is 13 square is 69. In this case, this is 11. 11 is 121. So this is going to be, this is what I have to do. I need to find out last 2 digits of this number. I hope you understand this. Now, if I will have to figure it out from here, now we have done a method in Vedic Mathematics as to how to multiply 2-digit numbers. And how did we do this? Again, I am telling you, if you have not seen the video, please go and try to watch the video. If I have to find out 76 into 16, I do not even have to do the entire thing. What I'll do is, I'll do this. 6 into 6 is 36. So this is going to be 36. And I'll do the cross multiplication and add. 7 into 6 is 42. And 1 into 6 is 6. So 42 plus 6 is 48. 48 plus 3, 51. So I'll say that this is going to be the last 2 digits of this entire number. So 6 into 6, 36. 6 will be here. 3 will go ahead as a carry forward. 7 into 6, 42. 1 into 6 is 6. 42 plus 6, 48. Plus this carry forward. 48 plus 3 is 51. So you don't even, I am not worried about what is going to be at the hundreds place. All that I am worried about is what is going to be at my unit place and tens place. Do you understand this? And in order to find out this thing, I'll do this. I'll find out 69 and 21 with the same method. So that is going to be 9. That's going to be 6. And that's going to be how much? 18. 18 plus 6, 24. I'll write 14. 9. And if you do 49, what do you have to do? You don't even have to multiply it. What do you have to do? You have to find out last two digits of this number. How do you find out last two digits of this number? You know the Vedic Mathematics, 16. And if you do not know, watch the level 1 video so that you get the clarity. So that is going to be what? 6 into 9, 54. And then this is going to be 9. And that's going to be 24. 24 plus 9 is 33. 33 plus 5. 33 plus 5 is 38. So 38 is going to be this number. Let's check it because I'm doing it for the very first time, So we will figure it out. 6 into 9 is 54. So 4 will be here and 5 will go there. So this is 9 and this is 24. 24 plus 9 is 33. 33 plus 5 is 33 plus 5 is 38. But then I'm concerned with the tens number, so that's gonna be 84. So what is this number? 84. Am I not applying the same thing? All that I'm doing is I am not finding out this entire square. What I'm doing is I'm finding out last two digits, and then when I'm multiplying these two numbers, I'm not even multiplying them completely. What I'm doing is I'm finding out the last two digit numbers from here, and then we can figure out the answer. Is that okay? So let's do one more problem before we call it off. This number says, this question says that what is the least number by which 3675 should be multiplied so that you get a perfect square number? Now see this, 3675. All that, if you get problems like these, what you should do is you should prime factorize the number. The moment you will do the prime factorization of the number, you will have clarity whether all the pairs are having even numbers in the powers or not. So let us do this. How do we do that? Let us do with 5. So you understand this. This is 7. So that's going to be and 735, I guess. And again 7, there is a possibility. So it's 1 and 4 and 7. And then you got 3. And then you got 7. So this number can be, this number 3675, this number can be written as what? 5 square, because you got two 5s, and then 3 is to power 1, and you got 7 into 7, which is 7 square. And which number is known to be a perfect square number? Understand, in a perfect square number, in the powers, if you do the prime factorization, in the power you will have an even number. That is guaranteed. Say 36 is a perfect square number, which is square of 6. If you do the prime factorization of 36, 36 is gonna look like this. 36, so you say 2. That's the simplest way. That's 3. So 36 is going to be 2 square into 3 square. If any number, say I am writing any random number, that random number where, say my random number is 3 is to power 4 into I'll say 7 is to power 8 into 11 is to power 6. And you ask me whether this is a perfect square number, I will say yes, because in the power you have got even numbers. Does this make sense to you? And why it has to be an even number? Because the moment you find out, say for example, you go and find out square root of this number, and if you're finding out the square root of this number, this is going to be 34. 3 is to power 4, 7 is to power 8, and 11 is to power 6. So what you have to do, you have to find, you will take out, this is 3 square, and 7 is to power 4 will come out, and 11 is to power 3 will come out. So this is a natural number. So square root has to be a natural number, and that is why in the powers of perfect square numbers, you will always be having an even number. Do we have the clarity? Now let us come back to this problem where when we did the prime factorization, we got 5 square, which is perfectly alright with us, 7 square, which is okay with us, but this is only 3. And you will have to multiply the least number out here So what is the least number that you should be multiplying this equation with? You should be multiplying this entire equation with 3, so that this 1 becomes 2, and when you find out the square root of this number, that comes out as a natural number. So this number 3675 should be multiplying with the number so that you make the powers as even. I hope you're understanding this. So in this video, what did we learn is, we learned how to find out squares of numbers. We also found out that if you have to do such a problem, then you know the basics of perfect square numbers, powers will have to be even. If they are not even, what you should do, what kind of adjustment, what kind of manipulation you should do so that the powers turn out to be an even number, right? This is what was there in this video. In the next video, we will be talking about square roots and cube roots. Square roots are probably more important than that of anything else. Why? Because you take any examination, you can take CAT or SSC or pretty much any examination, you will have 2 or 3 problems that are either coming directly from the square root, or there is a combination of square root and decimal, or there is an application part, but that is going to be coming for sure. So you should not be forgetting, or you should be watching the third video in the series, Vedic Mathematics 3, where we will be talking about square roots and cube roots. I hope that you have liked the video. We do a lot of work for you guys, so please go in the comment box and tell us your feedback. If you want something to be added, you please let us know. We do not guarantee, because we have a very limited team out here, but then we will try to see what we can do with your request. And last but not the least, please press the bell icon so that you get the access to our videos. At the same time, please disseminate this information amongst your friends. Thank you very much, guys. Thank you very much, and take care.